Ray, you've made some big announcements, but first of all, let's get to the basics. Who are you and who's Unified Office?
We're a managed service company based in Nashua, New Hampshire. We've specialized in unified communications, not the least of which is combining that with analytics that allow establishments such as retail companies, fast food, restaurants to realize improved efficiencies and, as a result, typically more revenue and profitability. So,
you and I have been doing this interview now for about 10 years, right? It just seems that way.
Right.
And one of the more interesting aspects of our conversation is you kind of had three companies in one in this company. And coming from your Sonos background and coming from our history as networking, you built a lot of internal redundancy and capability into how you manage people. So how are they taking advantage of that to have disaster recovery and other failover services?
So in order for us to be really truly innovative as a company, what I mean by that is it makes no sense to create innovation on top of a shaky platform, right? And so we had to solve the reliability and quality problem of voice over IP transmission. Real-time data, could be video or anything. So we spent 2.5 to 3 years of engineering effort to do that. So we have an intelligent edge combined with our intelligent cloud that those low-level analytics conspire to create sort of the old 5 nines environment that we're familiar with the old PSTN. Once we did that, then it made sense to really get innovative. And by that I meant I wanted to give you, a customer, the ability to have your own communication system. You can use the device of your choice anywhere you want, and have you design your own communication system to fit your needs. And then we took it one step further with our analytics.
Yep.
And so now we're mashed up unified communications that works, along with analytics that improve the efficiencies of various businesses. We announced Domino's last year. We recently, in December, Team Logic IT, which is a nationwide IT managed services company, has adopted Unified Office as its preferred business communications platform. We've replaced a couple of big names. We're not going to name them. So we're starting to see Unified Office now with the Melting Pot announcement just prior to the show, which is a fondue restaurant chain throughout the U.S. adopting Unified Office's unique analytics for them that allow them to automate key functions, reservations. We give them all the sort of design intelligence and instrumentation to do whatever they need to do. They can now take reservations at 3 o'clock in the morning. They couldn't do that before easily.
And this is now like you've done similar things for Domino's, and in effect, you're changing kind of the whole ROI model because normally they look at phone systems as being some sunk cost, but now you're actually making it so that they can see it as actual sales increase, right?
Well, that's right. It's value for value. We're using telecommunications now to drive revenue. We don't make the pizza. We don't create the inbound demand, but we can service whatever they can generate.
Yeah.
In a typical restaurant or small business, you're going to see 4 or 5 phone lines. Well, that does no good when 7 to 8 or 10 people try to get through all at the same time. And so we do a lot of interesting things with our analytics that are hard to explain in a brief session like this. But suffice to say that we're experiencing accelerating momentum in that category and also the automobile category. We're getting into dealerships now that their whole thing is customer satisfaction and customer engagement.
Yep. And
we help them do that without going to call centers.
Right. And the last aspect of this that I want to talk about is because you do the analytics, you're closer now to the way that IT and systems integration works, which ties in nicely to the fact that you just had an announcement of a channel relationship with Team Logic. You want to talk about that a bit?
Yeah, we got started with them in New Jersey. They had tried several big platforms before. Didn't do so well. Heard about Unified Office, and they did well with us, and now they've adopted us throughout the chain.
And they just happen to be
100 MSPs throughout the country, mostly NFL cities, and we're getting a lot of traction with them.
And right in my neighborhood, too, so I can go down and visit them, which I'll do another time.
Absolutely.
But anyway, Ray, thank you very much for the time. Appreciate it.